Y'all, good morning. So the little pictures that you saw in the beginning of this video is in regards to this new phone safety technique that they're trying to implement within the community. My son came home and asked me to read this paper that they wanted him to say a paragraph on his, based off of his opinions of what he think about this system. So how it works is the kids will be given a magnetic pouch where you will place your phone inside the pouch and it locks. And the only way that you can unlock it, if you go to the unlocking stations, that will be throughout the campus, but nowhere near your classrooms, that you will have to use it on your breaks or your lunch. And they said this is going to be something that's going to be done to help students stay off their phone and focus. Phones are a distraction. This already is in process, or is already being used in some areas, at schools, as well as at movie theaters, as well as shows where they don't want you to be reusing your phone or recorded. They said concerts, opera, stuff like that is already being used. Okay, so let's get into it. Let's talk about the pros and cons. Let's begin. The good thing about this is, like the statement in this article says, it says, I'm not going to give you the name of the company because I don't want to bash them and cause any negative to what they're doing, because they are implementing a good thing. But of course, everything has its ups and downs. So the good thing is, like they said when they tested it out already in some of the schools, that it did allow kids to be focused, and they elevated with their social skills. Now that this one boy testified or said that, you know what, because I didn't have my phone, it forced me to talk to people that I didn't know within my class or within my area. Even he said, in awkward situations where normally you can pull out your phone and it won't come awkward, so you can just stand there and be on your phone and not have to engage. He said it forced him to engage, and he said he actually met some really nice people. And this is a student saying this. So that's the good thing. And teachers have said that classes run smoother. But my thing is this, let's get to the negative. If we have an emergency, a teacher can pass out, kids can't get to the office fast enough, and like we've been having a lot of these active shootings and things like that. If you got to run to a station to unlock your phone, that's where the harm may come in. Even if those of us that are in the community doing our outings and the place of business say lock your phones up because we don't want no distractions, anything could happen and you gotta run and get your phone. And then that will make a criminal more likely to try something, because they know that this place don't allow people to have their phones. So guess what? I'm really gonna cause some harm. And then if something happens where you get in an altercation, a lot of these phones are being used as evidence to help us obtain our side of the story. If you don't have your phone, you won't be able to do that. And like my son, when he goes to school, back to the school age kids, he have his phone to help me get in touch with him off of minor things, as far as like I'm trying to reach the school. They say they can't find you. Can you go to the office? Because this happened for real. I had an emergency with his brother. And I'm like, can you please send my son up to the office so when I come, he's already there, because I have to leave because my son was being transported. My oldest had to go to the hospital because of the emergency situation. They like, we don't know where he's at. I think they're on recess. I'm like, oh my God. So I get there and they like, yeah, they was on recess. So they're trying to find him on recess.